It changed her life. I didn't even think that it would. So, what are we know? The things that we consume and the things that we think actually influence the way our life goes. I mean, Joy has proved that. So, it isn't your normal book review, but today I'm going to be talking about the way what we think influences the things that we do. And what happened to Miss Joy after she read Shift to the King for Success by D. Sesto. She woke up that morning and she didn't sleep back because she knows that what she does every day, is who her brand is. And a good brand only wears in, it doesn't wear out. So she refuses to put the snooze button on. She gets up and she gets going, because that's who she is. That's who she chooses to be every single day. She's finished getting up and having her bath and all. She starts to plan her day because she knows that using 10 minutes to plan her next 24 hours is more worth than just jumping straight into 24 hours and saving that 10 minutes. Prepares for her day so she can give everybody around her the best of herself, because great actors prepare for the play, but great businesswomen and businessmen prepare for the day. So then she's done preparing for her day, and then she starts to dress because she knows that before she enters the room, her appearance speaks before she does. Today is a good day. Today is the best day. Today is the best day I've ever had in my life. Because sometimes when you enter into a room and you've never said anything to anybody asking you, are you okay? Because the way you look, man, look like you got hit by a train. And stuff like that. So she dresses well and she looks the part, because that's what she chooses to be. She's finished dressing up like somebody that has confidence, and now the way she dresses addresses the way she wants to be addressed. She enters into the bus and she's on her way to work, and guess what happened? You can imagine the audacity. Somebody hit her and fell her things down in the middle of the road. Under normal circumstances, nobody would say this person slapped, but she doesn't do that because she read in chapter 4 that the process of rethinking what is to what is meant to be is a continuous process. So she thinks, out of this situation, what can I think and what can I do, to make the situation better? If this situation was to happen now, how can I improve myself and how can I become better from this situation? So she ignores it and she knows that everybody's rushing. It's a Monday morning and everybody is well on their way to something. So then she gets into her office and then she sits down and she starts to do her work because she's there for work. And serious people or people that are serious minded, they get to their most important tasks at the beginning of the day. She's not distracted, but she focuses on the most important things around her life at that moment in time. She has a meeting that day, but she doesn't rely on the fact that back then in the past she had delivered meetings that were beyond exceptional. But instead, she prepares for her meetings. And not only does she prepare, she asks for the help of co-workers and other people around her because she knows that great minds joined together is better than one great mind. And she knows that whatever the outcome of the meeting, that no failure should be failure. This is another way that you can do it that does not work. Because failure serves for facilitating achievements in life. It all depends on how you see it. So the meeting is over and it's time for her coffee break. But instead of stealing the conversation, she listens to the hidden words that the person doesn't say. She doesn't become a conversation stealer, a conversation breaker, but she allows the person to yield what they want to say, and give everything in that conversation. She gives the person the opportunity to express, and also expresses her own views and points, knowing very well that she builds her brand by communicating properly with those around her. So the work day is over, I guess. And she's back home and she's sitting at the table with her son. And then they're having a cool dinner together and her phone starts to ring because things from work have started coming up all over again. We all have those kind of days. You're ready to be with your family and all of a sudden they're calling you for this, they're calling you for that. But guess what? Doesn't rely on that because she knows very well that social media or phones and stuff like that makes the person that you're with feel like you're safe, you're not even there, but yet you're very present in the online world. So she puts her phone down and she focuses on who her child is going to become because she knows that she does not need to look at who the person is currently, but talk to people based on who they will become because they know that every day people that we're with will become better. She cherishes the time she spends with her son because successful people have a strict balance between everything inside their lives. So I guess dinner is over and her son's asleep, so it's time to go to bed. She doesn't start scrolling on her phone or start going through social media and stuff like that. Oh my god, what happened to Risha Kish or something like that? But she's very conscious of the fact that she needs to get to sleep so she can give her co-workers and her boss the best part of herself tomorrow at work. And so she gets into bed and she prays and she saturates the atmosphere. And she doesn't allow anything to stop her from being who she was born to be. So she goes to sleep knowing very well that anything that wasn't done today will be done tomorrow. And that there will always be work. There's some moments that you can never relive again. And she has the best of her time at work and she does the best with her family. She pushes to be successful, but not really for herself, but but the people around her, if not the world. Because fear is a great motivator, but the passion to help others is a greater motivator. She knows that things will become better because the best self is simply just one decision away. So we've come on to the homework chapter. So the 7 most important things that you picked from this book, or more like that I picked from this book. So what we do strengthens our brand every day. The things that we do repeatedly, our habits, those are the things that define our brand. Whether we wake up early all the time or whether we don't. I think I'm going to do a video on that very soon. Let's stay tuned for that. And number 2, think in every circumstance. What can I do in this circumstance to be better than? What can I do to be better than the person I was 1 minute ago? And that brilliant business people plan for their day. Number 4, when having a conversation with somebody, try your best not to be a conversation hijacker. Listen for the hidden words that cannot be said with words. And then that true success is not a race, but a pace. True success is a pace, not a race. And professionals control all parts of their life. Like my choir director said a few weeks ago, this is a season of overbalance, 100% in every single sphere of life. And that number 7, the new you is simply just a decision away. I don't know how I forgot this, but this was one of the most important points for me in this book. That was chapter 48. We create goals as part of our plans to succeed in life, but what about creating plans for our goals to succeed? And there's this particular part that I really like in this book where he was like, I'll be the first to tell you that motivation is a viable tool in the world of goal achievement. But a good plan along with a solid commitment is what will keep your motivation durable enough to get to the end of the goal. And then he broke this into 4 major points. Start small, in quick wins, measure as you go, build for scalability. Meaning that start from something that you can easily do every single day that will help you to reach your goal. Please in quick wins. That's be happy for I wanted to wake up early for 365 days. Start small, waking up at least like 2 days in a week, early, something like that. And then measure it as you go, track everything. And then build so that start from 2 days to 3 days to 4 days, on like that. So, I don't know, this is a new way of me telling or summarizing book reviews. If you guys liked this way of me summarizing books, please tell me down in the comment section. And also, what is one thing that Miss Joy did in her life that you would like to replicate? For me, it is the points from chapter 4 that before something happens, I should think to myself, what would I get out of this situation to be a better version of myself? As I think we've gone to the end of this video, I really enjoyed making this for some reason. I don't know. I really love this book. It really spoke to me, and I hope this video spoke to you too. And if you really want more on this book, I suggest you actually read it. Keep your thinking for success by Dean the Sesto. I love you guys. See you guys in another week on this channel.